on the boogeyman. We doing the king.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So 2 down, David Ace stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. See you later. He sends it out of here, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Man at first with one gone. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea. Arcia over to second, throw to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Man at first, one away. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-1.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ace. Ace went deep twice in his last game. Williamson back to work. Base hit and a good start to the inning. Around first and hustling for second. And he's out on the tag.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Bunting, and it's in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ace. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now with the dip.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes the judge around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. 8-7. They take the lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brandon Williamson departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Tony Santillan will take over here.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Slides, but it gets by him. Ace rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 9-7.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Two outs, bases full. And now Jack Peterson. So the tying run at second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak. Ace really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
David Ace, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the power speed combo. David Ace. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Lodolo back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. And it is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
The first baseman.
Runner at first with no outs here.
You got it. Nice one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Judge around second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Zach Neto grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two out, space is empty. Ace went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Nice rip, big dog.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man at first. And up next for New York, Zach Neto. In for a strike. 0-1. Neto measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. That's in there. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. So 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Reds nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Hello, Meyer.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 away with nobody on. David Ace stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edwin Arroyo. Now batting.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ace. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for New York, Zach Neto. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering upstairs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony.
So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs.
1 ball. 1
in the
strike.
dirt, blocked. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now the lefty.
Ball. 2-2.
First and second, 2 down.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Runner at first with 2 away. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Really important at bat coming up now.
On the ground, Rosario. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one. Ace was a big contributor for them in the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
David Ace, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ace. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be...
There's a swing and a drive.
Go.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make his...
And Jack Peterson stands in.
Peterson.
That's hard hit on the line.
I got it.
And that's the 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first.
David Ace.
Hey, nice rip.
Ripped into center, base hit. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. First and second, no outs. Anthony Santander will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. Judge at second. Ace on at first with nobody out. And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1. Way out front for strike two. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And stepping in for the Yankees, David Fry.
And Boog, I'd say he's doomed.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Jesse Winker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
To the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. First time up was a pop out. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 6-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
First baseman, David Ainsley.
Williamson back to work.
Hey, nice rip.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Santander up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
2-0.
In the dirt. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Goes down looking. And up next for New York, David Fry. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ace over at second, one down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Now here is Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 2. Foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Called strike right there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So one hit is all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Reds 3. David Ace stepping in now for the Yankees. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Laser.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Judge around second. Coming home. Safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, runner at second. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just missed.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swinging a foul straight back. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
2-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan appears to be getting loose. Mole also throwing. This one in the dirt.
3-1.
Santander checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
First and second, one out. David Fry stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's an 8-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now the first baseman, David Ace. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Hey, you got that one. Nice hit.
And a base hit up the middle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Santander in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 outs. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 12 and the Reds 3. Back to the top of the order, Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit for the Reds.
Nootbaar.
The other way, Fry. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Ace really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits, including a pair of extra base knocks.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.